Well, I guess it's that time of year again. I just got home from work and it's already pitch black dark outside. I was intending on putting a couple more things up in the yard, but I guess that's not happening. But honestly, that's okay, because I still have tons of stuff to do in here. So I mentioned just the other day about how I scrapped the entire lighting situation up there. I took down the mirror light and the swirl lights, whatever they're called. I thought a better way to light up the wall, the whole garage, would be to have some of those LED light strips around the edges of the mirror. That way it lights up the wall, but it's still behind the mirror so it doesn't ruin the illusion of the mirror. I looked around online and I found some really cheap LED light strings. To say they're cheap is an understatement. They don't have terrible reviews. They have about as many bad reviews as they have good reviews, which is almost any product. But basically, I already opened up one package to check it out, but they are these little tiny wheels, or like a film reel of the LED light strip. And this thing, I mean, these strips are paper thin. I could easily tear this by accident. But they still work. I plugged it in just to make sure, and they turn on. They're crazy bright. But there is one minor thing that I didn't quite realize, and it's my own fault. I didn't read the description well enough. They're not the same type of LED lights that's in the mirror. Let's see if I can explain. Okay, so if we press the button, turn on the light strip inside, you can kind of see, maybe, you can see the line of LEDs. Now, in this case, with the more expensive strip, there's actual multiple LEDs in each little spot. Now, if I come over to the remote and I press blue, they turn blue. Because basically each little spot there that you can see has 3 different LEDs. So that way you can go through and you can get any combination of color. Now the difference is with these new ones, each diode is actually a separate color. You can see the red's lit up right now. If I go to the remote and I press green, it actually switches to a whole different diode. Same thing if I go to blue. So you see, it's not the same as the one in the mirror. It's individual colored diodes. Now I can still make combinations. Like if I try to hit yellow, the glow that you see around the side of the box is yellow, but it's actually lighting up separate green and red LEDs. So I mean, it's not a major deal. You still get the colored glow that you want. It's just done a little bit less clean, I guess. Because with those, if I wanted yellow, each little spot would look yellow. Whereas with these, if I want yellow, each diode looks different. It's only the glow that looks yellow. Does that make sense? I hope so. But in any case, I'm going to take these, wrap them around the edges of the mirrors, try and make a nice backlight from the mirrors, and we'll see how it'll look. Here we go. Bam. Alright, so that's still the yellow glow. Let's turn the light out as if it was Halloween night. And turn it to, I'm thinking just having it white. How's that? I know on the camera it looks kind of bluish. I might do some post editing to reflect how it looks in real life, but that looks pretty nice. Let's just see a circle around for some of the other colors. There's orange. That one looks nice too. Purple, maybe not. Different blue, not quite. Red, whoa. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking between either white or, what was it? Orange, that. I'm thinking either between white or yellow orange. I think it'll work though. It has the backlighting so you can see the wall, and of course when the other two have theirs it'll light up even more. Plus, since it's being bounced, you can see my reflection. You can kind of see, can't you? You can kind of see the outline of the clown. But I think that's just because there's a small crack up there that I can probably fill in. But I mean, for the most part, this is exactly the effect that I'm going for. So I think we'll go with this for now. I'll go ahead and put this on the other two mirrors and get them situated, and we'll see how it looks once it's actually like all up and permanently there. Check that out. That looks pretty nice. But once again, I really am in need of some outside opinions because I like this. This looks good, but it almost looks too good. There's something about it that it looks nice, but it does not look like Halloween. It looks like I'm making an actual funhouse attraction, and I don't know if that is okay. So I have a few options that I can do here. So let me know what you guys think is going to be the best. I'm gonna try and list them out. I've been trying a bunch of different combinations and stuff and trying to figure out what's gonna look best. Okay, so option one is all white, just like this. It lights up the wall, you can see the red and white, looks great. The mirror effect works. You can't see the clown when you're in front of him, but you press the button and he pops up. In fact, let's just leave him lit up right now so you can get the whole picture. So, option one, all white. Option two, instead of being all white, we can do kind of like an orangey sort of thing. Still looks nice, gives it more of a creepy look, I think, but it's the same issue with those other lights I had. It kind of washes out the red and white wall. And now the clown also, he kind of blends in a little bit, doesn't he? So, option three. I can match the whole red and white theme that I've had going on. We can do red, white, red. Something like that. That might look kind of nice. Or option four, I could do different colors altogether, something like red, green, or blue, okay, and green, something like that. Gives it more of a funhouse color effect, but also looks too happy again. I'll tell you what I'm leaning towards the most. Out of all those options that I just did, I'm kind of torn between having all orangey, something like that, or having red, white, red, something like that. I'm kind of torn between those two options. Or I haven't tried this. How about red, orange, red? Huh? No, that's too much. That's just too similar. There's also some other options on here that I probably wouldn't do. I can do something like this, make it go crazy. But that's way too much, I think, isn't it? That actually kind of makes me dizzy. You can't see me, but let me know what you guys think, because I am having a very hard time with lighting this year, aren't I? I do like this. I think that this helps, this matches the whole like red and white theme that I've had going on this whole thing. So let me know what you think. I'm definitely in need of some opinions here. So like I said before, things look one way to me, but it's harder for me to like see it from an outside perspective. I think this lighting, it looks nice though, doesn't it? It's much better than the spinning lights that were up on the ceiling. Plus I'll have, those spinning lights are outside the garage now, so I'll still have that effect. I think it'll be nice.